Vegeta, are you okay? What the hell are you doing? You shouldn't just force someone to remember something they wanted to forget. You're always like this, Toma. You think everything's fine as long as you're protecting her. That's no good. No good at all. Vegeta, did you remember what happened? Can you talk? Yeah, but Toma is... I know you don't want Toma to hear this. But if you don't say anything, we won't know the truth. We need to know everything and see these crimes atoned for before we can move on, right? Do you really intend to let those responsible carry the sin for the rest of their lives? Go ahead. If you remembered it, then there's no use in hiding it. Toma pushed me. I mistook Toma for Shin. He got mad and pushed me. Toma, do you like? You misunderstand. I've just had my issues with Shin from a long time ago. I got angry when you confused us. Hey, you still spouting bullshit at a time like this? You're the one who always said lying can be the best thing to do in certain situations. It's the best thing to do, sometimes because it brings the best results to everyone involved. But when you try to hide something that's inconvenient to you, it's just a lie. That's wrong, Shin. This is the best path for me and for everyone else. That's why no matter what you say, I'll always deny it. So what will you do? You got anything else to throw at me? I got it. Then here's another piece of evidence. Here's pictures of her that I found in your room, among other things. What? I didn't want to bring this up if I didn't have to, but you're still making excuses. Wait a minute, just how did you get your hands on all that? I threw it all away. I snuck in and took a few before you disposed of them. I also took a photo of these sitting in your room. I see. It's when you took my wallet and said you would buy some drinks. You of all people would know that I keep my key in my wallet. That's right. You do realize you've committed both theft and trespassing to get that, right? You can't use that as evidence. I know, but that's fine. In fact, I intend to return these photos and items to you, as well as the other evidence. What? My goal was only to get you to admit what you had done from your own mouth. You weren't afraid that you'd actually be charged with this crime, were you? The thing you were afraid of was us finding out what you'd done, wasn't it? You love her, so when she called you by my name, you couldn't control yourself and pushed her. You didn't want us to know that. You thought if you admitted it, you would hurt us far more than it would hurt you. That's all there was to it. Am I right? My goal is already accomplished. Your goal now is impossible. I'm not interested in this evidence anymore. Throw it away or give it to the police. Do whatever you want. Looks like I've lost. This is why I don't like competing with you. It can never just stay a game. I feel the same way. In the end, Vegeta chose your theory. Toma, is this all true? Do you really... You mean the fact that I pushed you? Or that I love you? They're both true. Why were you hiding it? You already know the reason. I know. Still. You love to lie, and at the same time, you have a hard time letting both the good and the bad coexist. You should have just left it as an accident, then I could have just suffered with this guilt for the rest of my life alone. You finding out about this has only hurt Vegeta more. And if you find out exactly how much I was hurting, we'd all end up suffering in this guilt forever. But if we don't face the truth, we can't move on. Me, her, and you too, Tilma. It's just like before, when I argued with you after her performance. I told you what you said to her was too harsh, and I told you that what you were trying to do was sweep the truth under the rug and ignore what really happened. After that, I started desperately praying that she would be even better the next year so that I could see her smile. And the next year was really amazing. You remember it too, right? She was like a different person. I believed that the gods had heard my prayers and answered them. I thought it was a miracle, but when the performance ended and I saw her rush over to you, smiling, I finally realized everything. I was beyond disappointed. What I'd really hoped for was for her to smile at me. The one who was actually thinking about her happiness was you, Shin. In the end, that event led to you two to start dating. I guess the gods saw through my selfishness. That was what I was thinking the entire time. Also, Vegeta, how did you not realize any of this until now? Before you and Shin started going out, I asked you so many times to go out with me, remember? He did? I don't remember that. You probably said it really lightheartedly like you usually do. Pretty much. I was scared. If she started avoiding me, I didn't know how I would continue to live my life. But I did say it many times. I wonder why you didn't realize how I felt. And I couldn't escape the limits of being a childhood friend to you. Shin was able to manage to do so. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I was pretty much risking my life. I was prepared to throw everything away. Toma, did you ever confess to her with that level of determination? No. The only reason you were able to do something like that is because you're impulsive. I had loved her for so long, but after being so close to her for that long, even as a sort of sibling, I couldn't risk it. Yeah, right. Even if I was in your position, I still would have confessed. The length of time you felt that way doesn't matter. Stop trying to come up with excuses for your cowardice. You lost the moment you decided you were too scared to take a risk for her. I couldn't give her up to someone like that. Yeah, you're right. It's exactly as you said. And from a long time ago, I wanted to be able to do that. Like you. Hey, do you still remember when she started talking about marriage, back when we were kids? I already liked her, since way back then. That's why I got flustered. Even back then, you came in from the sidelines and snatched her up. I don't remember. Wow. Yeah, well, you're that kind of guy. Vegeta, do you remember? Did that really happen? I remember proposing to you, Telma. But was that really the end of that story?
Telma, when we grow up, we should get married.
What?
You too, Shin. We'll all be together forever.
Okay, sounds good. Wait, you two. You know you can only get married to one person, right? The most important person. 3 people can't do that.
Really? But I like you two both the most.
That's no good. You'll have to choose one person someday.
What? But...
Hey, don't cry. Then you should marry me. I'll be with you forever. Won't that be good? What? Why do you get to decide?
Shin, you'll really marry me?
Yeah, I like you the most after all.
Thank you. I like you too, Shin. Let's Let's be together forever. A promise.
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remembered.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Toma. I can't believe I did that. This isn't your fault at all. It's not Shin's fault either. Although you were both just a tad slow. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I'm the one who should apologize. I did something terrible to you, and I couldn't stop lying. I'm sorry. I caused a lot of suffering for Shin, too. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know how much you've had to put up with until now. I don't even know how shocking it must have been for you to be mistaken for me. But regardless of the reason, you hurt her. I can't ever forgive that. You don't have to forgive me. In fact, you shouldn't. Clench your teeth. Oh shit! Toma! Ouch. Yeah, thanks for that, Shin. Don't think that only hurt for you, idiot. Yeah, I won't forget that. Anyway, I'll be paying a visit to the police. Mind if I take this evidence? You were giving it to me, right? Go ahead.
Toma, we'll be waiting for you.
Thanks. Oh no, now I'm sad. I didn't like Toma before, now I like Toma. Oh no. Oh no. I guess we should go too.
Where?
It doesn't matter. Oh, I know. How about Crayfish Park? That was a really, really good scene. Speaking as an artist and a writer, that was so good. So well done. I applaud Idea Factory. A+. Also, I'm very sad. Did you not want to remember?
Huh?
Did I go too far? Didn't I just hurt the two of you?
That's not true.
I knew it would be painful for you, but I couldn't just leave this entire burden on Toma. I thought he would feel a little bit better if he could confess everything and apologize. He could finally put it in the past. I wanted him to atone for this and move on. I didn't want him to just keep making sacrifices and having to live with them.
Yeah, I know.
But it's still all my fault, because I've been monopolizing you since childhood. I stole you away, and it put all that stress on him.
Shin.
And what's with him wanting to be more like me? He's gotta be an idiot to think that. I'm the one who always wanted to be more like him. I always thought I could be kinder to you. I wished I could be, just like him. But I don't know how to do that, and I always end up hurting you. Toma's a lot more worthy than I am. I don't see at all how he could feel inferior to me. And besides, if I hadn't been so forceful with you, you wouldn't have fallen off that cliff. If I hadn't done that, this incident might never have happened. It's all my fault. It's been all my fault from the very start.
Shin.
That's enough. If I had realized how Toma felt about you, I would have taken a chance to think about him before confessing to you. If I had hesitated in confessing to you back then, maybe something might have changed for the better. You might have started seeing Toma in a different light and chosen him instead. I'm the one who butted in insensitively without knowing or thinking of anything. There's no mistaking that I am the one who pushed him this far over the edge. I'm sorry. It's okay. But I couldn't just sit still when it came to you. Even if I knew that this would be the result, I wouldn't have been able to help it. Even knowing I'd end up destroying everything, I still would have stolen you away. I was in love. And I didn't know what else I could do. Shin. It's alright if you blame me, but I will never let you go. I'll make you so happy, even that idiot Toma will be able to laugh about all of this. Sad. Apparently, Toma isn't going to be prosecuted. Really? It's not 100% certain yet, but the detective investigating me said that's how things are looking.
I see. That would be nice.
Even if he was prosecuted, it would just be for bodily harm. He is a first offender, and he's showing remorse, so it shouldn't be too bad. I let Iki and Kent know about this too. They both helped us out a lot, after all. And of course I told Sawa. I thought of telling Ukyo, but he's been out of contact for a while.
Gee, I wonder why. I see. A lot of people helped us out. I hope Toma gets back quickly. When he does, this time we're hanging out, all three of us, okay?
Yeah, I'll consider it. I really do like Toma, though. Why?
What do you mean, why? Because Toma's like an older brother to me.
Because he's kind, unlike me. If you realize that, you should make more of an effort to be kind. I want to, but I don't really know how. He's good at that kind of stuff, and that's why you're always smiling when he's around. It seriously makes me jealous. I don't like having him nearby.
I'd be a lot happier if you treated me nicely, you know?
How exactly?
Maybe you could hold my hand?
No, that's too embarrassing.
See, you're not being nice.
You call that kindness? I seriously don't get it.
Even if you don't get it, you should just do it. It would make me happy.
Fine, give me your hand.
Okay.
I am weak to the tsundere. I can't take it. It's too embarrassing.
Why?
Because it's like we're in elementary school. I have memories of walking around with you like this.
This is completely different from back then.
It's no different. What's different about it?
I can't really explain it. But you're going to be kinder, right? You could listen to what I want once in a while.
Did I ever not listen to what you wanted? Tons of times. Like when?
You once asked where I wanted to go. I said the zoo and you said you didn't want to.
That's where kids go.
I was always asking to go in your room, but you never let me.
I didn't want you to know I was practicing the bass until I got good at it.
You've never said I love you.
What? Of course I have.
You always add it to something else, like, it annoys me because I love you. You've never actually said it on its own.
You already know what the deal is. It should be enough.
You always kiss me whenever you want to. You never ask me when I want to. That's not very nice.
We'll go to the zoo after I finish my exams. You already found out about the base, so you can come into my room. Also, I love you.
You added also.
Oh, give me a break! I said it! I love you. I love you so much. I really do love you. There, is that good enough?
Yep. I love you too.
Aw, yay. Achievement unlocked. It was love all along. Well, that was Amnesia Memories with Shin's Root. Aw, that was so sweet. I actually really love, like, the childhood friends stories. So cute. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And see you next time. Bye-bye.
君と終わらない未来を